Hello guys, so today we're going to be building the Santa Fe Bluebonnet U36C in Minecraft. Now this is a request by Lyn Lewis, and he also requested a Santa Fe Kodachrome U36C, but this is pretty much just a repaint. Now, a lot of the details are different, but it's still the exact same locomotive, just in the Bluebonnet scheme, and I think this might actually be my first Bluebonnet train tutorial. Anyway, yeah, let's get started on the train build. So let's grab the blue concrete, dark prismarine stairs, black concrete, and I believe that's it. So let's add 3 dark prismarine stairs in the middle here for the plow. And now on the sides, let's add upside down dark prismarine stairs. Now let's add 5 blue concrete on the top here, and let's add 2 blue concrete. And then let's grab the black concrete, and let's add about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm sorry, I'm just counting. That should be about... I'm sorry again, guys. 27 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So we're just going to add 27 black concrete. And then we're going to add 2 blue concrete after that. So the train should be about 32 blocks long. Now let's make the back here a 2x3 of blue concrete, and add 1 on the top on both sides. Now let's add upside down dark prismarine stairs in here for it's more just a detail. Now let's add a T shape of blue concrete, or you're gonna turn this one block into a T shape on both sides actually. And on the front, we're going to add 2 behind here, and upside down dark prismarine stairs underneath, facing toward the back for the little wall there. And on the back, it's a lot more complicated, which we'll do it very soon. Right now, let's grab the warped fence gate. Let's add the warped fence gate in these blocks for detail. And now let's grab the warped trapdoor and nether brick stairs. And on the back, let's add nether brick stairs. And let's just make this 3 blocks wide of black concrete. Now let's add 2 black concrete right here on both sides. And add warped trapdoors on them. And 1 right there. And then open them all so they're in a wall like this. And now I can remove the 2 black concretes. It was just to hold up this, like so. And now let's grab the oak slab. Let's add oak slabs for a staircase like this. And that's the pilot done. We're done the pilot now. For now, anyway, we're done the pilot. I think. Well, you know what? The pilot's pretty much done. We just have to do the fence thing. And now let's add let's grab the nether brick wall and the black concrete, and let's add another brick wall here behind those 2 black concretes there, and some behind those blue concretes. Then a black concrete behind the nether brick walls. Then 2 more nether brick walls like this. Black concrete, another 2 nether brick walls, and a black concrete, and then another brick wall. And then let's fill this middle part in, where the fuel tank is, with black concrete, and it should be 8 blocks. So let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, just make sure to count it to make sure it's 8 blocks. Now let's add an oak slab here on the back in the middle, and let's actually add one on the front too. And let's add more to make it a V shape in the front as well. And now let's add dark prismarine slabs on the side there, like that. And one in here like this as well. And over here let's add 3 right there in the form of a T shape like that. And then we're gonna make these middle 8 blocks black concrete. And now let's grab the nether brick stairs and let's add upside down nether brick stairs here like this. And we're actually gonna fill this in with black concrete because the fuel tank is a lot more boxy on the U36C, and I did the same thing on the other one because, like I said, it's really boxy, so it should look like that. And now let's grab the gray concrete and the dark oak fence gate, and let's leave a block from here and add a gray concrete here, like in pillars like this. It should look like that. And let's also do the new detail thing I decided to start doing with the nether brick slab. So let me see if I have a source to get it, because it's really hard to reach there. There is a source. Yeah, I guess we didn't use a lot of nether brick slabs in this one. That's okay. Let's add nether brick slabs in between these pillars here. I used to just do an entire block, but this is another one of my newer trains, so this time I just added another brick slab underneath. Now if you're having a hard time locating where these gray concrete pillars go, just do them underneath these blocks that don't have nether brick walls here, and not a fuel tank or this thing. And now let's grab the... Let me see, yeah. Let's grab the dark oak fence gate, and in between all this, we're gonna add dark oak fence gates. And we're gonna do that on the back as well. And now let's add let's see, let's grab the hoppers, and on the gray concrete blocks, we're gonna add hoppers, like this, for detail. It's a part of the wheels. And now let's grab the polished diorite slab, and we're gonna add, lower slabs above the hoppers, and, we're gonna add in between the hoppers, polished diorite slab. Don't add any on the ends, like this. There's a certain way to do that, which we'll do very soon. Alright, so on the front, we're gonna add a slab here, toward the front. And we're also gonna do the same thing on the back here, like this. But we're not gonna do it toward the fuel tank, because there's a big gap there. So that's what we're gonna do, we're just gonna leave a gap there. And on the left side, let's add a dark oak fence gate, right there. And on the right, we're actually going to add another brick wall there, so let's do it on this side now. And now let's go to the wheels, and let's add iron trapdoors on all these slabs that are upper ones. Now let's do the buttons on the fuel tank. So I'm just gonna grab a few items first. Alright, so let's grab the birch button, the jungle button, the polished blackstone button, and the acacia button. And you can pause because I'm gonna get started. So let's leave 2 blocks from the front on the left side and add a polished blackstone button. And then after that we're gonna add 2 jungle buttons. And then we're going to leave 2 blocks, and at the very end here, we're going to add a birch button. And on the right side, it's not that complicated. We're just going to leave 2 blocks, add a polished blackstone button, and leave a block, and add an acacia button, like this. And Now what should we do? Let's grab the, I'll just grab the items first and then tell you what to grab. So we're gonna grab oak buttons, tripwire hooks, dark oak fence gate, and dark oak slab. And let's add dark oak slab right there for the coupling with tripwire hooks on the sides. And then on the ends here we're gonna add the oak button. And then underneath the coupling we're gonna add a dark oak fence gate with opened ones either side of that. And let's do the exact same thing on the back. So we're just going to do the fence gate pattern first, and then the coupling with the tripwire hooks and the oak buttons. And that should be it for that. Now let's do this fence thingy, so let me just grab the items. So we're going to grab the oak fence gate, and the chain. And either sides of the oak slab here, let's add oak fences. And after that, let's add an oak fence gate down here with oak fences above and two on the sides here like that. And let's do the exact same thing on the back like this. And on both sides, we're going to add a chain in between this like that. And that's what you want it to look like. Now let's grab the yellow concrete and the oak slab. And first off, let's add oak slabs above these warped trapdoors. And on both sides, we're going to add 4 yellow concrete here, like that. Now let's add an oak slab, connecting here, like that. And now let's grab the yellow concrete, the oak slab, and the oak trapdoor. And on the back, we're going to add a 3x5 of red concrete like this. And let's add oak slabs on the sides and one in the middle on the top. And let's add oak trapdoors on the sides. And now let's grab the blue concrete, and behind all these oak slabs we're gonna add blue concrete. And there's actually one detail we gotta do, which we'll do later. And now once we're done that, let's grab the sandstone wall and the prismarine wall. And once you grab both those items, let's add a yellow concrete, blue concrete, and then a yellow concrete. And on the sides of the yellow concrete blocks, we're gonna add sandstone walls. And on the sides of the blue concrete, we're gonna add the prismarine wall. Now let's add 3 yellow concrete behind the walls, like that. And one in the middle here, like that. And now let's add a 2x3 or a 3x2 of yellow concrete on the sides there, like that. And in all those blocks, we're going to add more yellow concrete. And now let's add 3 down here. That's the floor of the window. I didn't even do a cab in this, whatever. I'll do it in the tutorial. Now let's add a T-shape of yellow concrete here. And behind that, let's add a 3x2 or 2x3. And now let's grab the blue concrete. And in this middle row, we're actually just going to fill the entire thing in with blue concrete, like that. Now let's grab the yellow concrete, and let's add 3 here on both sides. And 1 sticking out on the sides, like that. And let's add an upside down oak stairs here on those blocks, and right side up ones there. And in between those, let's just add blue concrete. Now let's add oak slabs in those blocks, like that. And then blue concrete on the sides there as well. Now let's add some on the sides there as well. And let's add rows of blue concrete on both sides. And now I actually gotta do some details on the front, because we haven't even worked on it yet. So let's grab the oak sign, and on that blue concrete there, let's add an oak sign. And above the oak sign, we're gonna add an open birch fence gate. Oh, let's also add a yellow concrete sticking out there. And that will be for another light, which we'll do shortly. Meanwhile, on those 4 yellow concretes on the left side, let's add oak buttons. And on the right side, let's do the same exact thing. And now let's grab the warp sign. And on the sides down here, let's add the warp sign. And let's add oak buttons on the sides there as well. And now let's grab the warped button and warped sign. Let's add warped buttons on the side there. And a warped sign in the middle as well. And you know what? Let's actually go inside here. And let's quickly just add a little floor down here. And 2 yellow concrete there for the back of the cab. Like so. Now let's add 3 oak stairs on the sides, and that should make the cab a little bit more, you know, not easier, just, I don't know, just, it looks better now. Now on the left side, let's add a dark oak fence gate there for, something, a detail. And on the right side, let's add a ladder there for, I think it's a little vent or something, I'm not sure. Now on this yellow concrete here, let's add a torch. And above that yellow concrete with the torch, let's add a sideways oak fence gate for the horn. Let's just add a sandstone wall behind it as well. And in the middle here, we're going to add 3 oak slabs. And those are the top details of the cab done. Now let's do the windows and the sign here for the numbers, and then we should be done for now until we do the door banner and the debug stick details, which we'll actually probably do both as soon as we finish. So let's add black stained glass blocks on the sides there, and right here on both sides let's add black stained glass panes. And on the black stained glass panes, let's add open birch fence gates. And above them, we're also going to add oak trapdoors. And then on the sides, let's add the oak sign, or dark oak sign, I mean. And we're going to type in our Santa Fe Bluebonnet U36C locomotive number. I chose 8758, but you can choose whatever you want. So press enter, type in the number. Unless you don't want to type in a number, just don't type in anything. And right click it with the white die. And let's do the same sign on the other side as well. And that's almost it for the cab. Let's do all the debug stick details we haven't done yet on the train. So we're just going to grab the birch button. Ooh, excuse me. And the stone button. And, oh, you know what? I actually forgot the railing details on the front, but we'll do that after the door banner. So now let's grab the debug stick by typing in /give /s debug and then tab. And don't type that slash there. And don't set yourself to survival mode either. And let's also grab a block of your choice. I chose yellow concrete, and I just removed the dark oak fence gate there. How great. And on all of the hoppers on the wheels, every single one, we're just going to get the birch button onto those hoppers, which shouldn't take too long. And we're just going to do that on every single one. And then there's no more requirements for that. Great, now let's do these ones. Because I didn't really do any details on the slabs here, just the hoppers. So this should be quite easy compared to some of the debug stick details we've had to do on some of these trains. I'm just gonna do that, like so. And now on these top sandstone walls, let's get some stone buttons on those blocks for details. And once that's done, we're gonna do the door banner. So let's grab the black banner, 2 yellow dye, and a loom. And let's put a yellow border in the banner. And let's add a yellow base as well, which is somewhere in the banner options. And let's just add the banner on all these sides here. Actually, on the right side, we're not going to add it on the back there, but everywhere else you're going to do it. Now let's do the side railings on the front. So let's grab the oak fence, yellow carpet, and oak stairs. And on the left side, we're going to add 4 oak fences there, like that, and 2 more going back there, with yellow carpet above. And on the right side, we're just going to add 3, with an oak stairs above, and then 2 oak fences behind here, and a yellow carpet above. And now that's done, we only have one more detail to do. We actually have to do the interior cab, which I didn't do on the original train, so I'm just gonna make it up myself. So let's go inside the locomotive, and let's add oak stairs on the back there, with an opened oak fence gate sticking out like that for a stuff. Just there's a little what are they called? Just armrests. And let's add stone buttons right there. Let's add levers there and there for other details, and then stone buttons as well. And that's all for now, I guess. And that's it for the cab. We're finally done. That's a lot of detail for just the cab. Just imagine how much it could be for the train. Alright, let's start moving backwards. So let's grab the dark prismarine. Actually, no. Let's grab the blue concrete, the bedrock, and I'm just gonna grab items. And I'll place them down on the ground so you can actually have time to get them all. So we're gonna grab the blue concrete, bedrock, blackstone slab, warp trapdoor, nether brick slab, and blue carpet. And let's add a 2x2 of blue carpet, concrete. And let's add 2 bedrock and 2 upper blackstone slabs above. And on the right side, let's add the same thing, like that. And then let's add a whole row of blue concrete on the sides. Actually, on the right side, let's add 2. And now let's actually make this top part, let's make the whole top up here blue concrete now, since there's no more details. I didn't do it originally because of the vents up there, but now that it's done, we can add the rest on the top like that. And let's actually leave 2 blocks here and add 2 blue concrete on the left side. And then leave 5 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and add 2. And then let's add another block there and just fill that in with blue concrete. And on the right side, we're actually just gonna fill those 3 in with blue concrete, as well as leave 2 blocks on the back and add 3 there. And in those gaps, let's add blue concrete. And now let's actually fill all that in the middle there with blue concrete, and that's just to cover up the holes we have in the logo we made for the Santa Fe thingy. So let's leave a block from there and add 3 nether brick slabs. And let's actually just grab 3 more things. Let's grab the dark prismarine slab, gray concrete, and black carpet. And let's add from the back 7 upper dark prismarine slabs from this oak slab. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's add the 7 up here as well. And 7 on the right side. Now let's fill the rest in with warp trapdoors. And let's remove a block from this slab thingy here. Let's add a gray concrete with a black carpet above. Now let's fill the very rest of the middle here in with warp trapdoors on the blue. And above these oak slabs and blackstone slabs, let's add blue carpet. And that top part is actually done now. And let's grab the dark prismarine slab. And from here, let's add 6 of them. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it should stop right before the hole there for the logo. And you know what, right here, let's remove that block and add 2 bedrocks there. And let's fill that in with blue concrete now, as well as the 2 blocks up there. And now on the right side, let's actually fill this row in with blue concrete. And let's fill the middle in with blue concrete, or actually the middle up there with blue concrete. Because we're going to add rows of bedrock there. And above, a row of blackstone slabs, like that. And yeah, that's actually it for that. Now let's go to the right side, and let's grab the daylight detector. And first, let's add 3 dark prismarine slabs, and then 2 daylight detectors, and right-click them, like that. And now we're actually gonna do the logo, which requires the oak stairs and the oak slab. And let's actually start on the left side. So let's do the Santa in Santa Fe. So let's add a right side upstairs, facing toward the back, and upside down one facing toward the front. And now let's add a regular facing one towards the front down there, and upside down one towards the front there. And then 2 right side up ones facing toward the front. And now here, let's add 2 oak slabs, right side upstairs, facing toward the front, and an oak slab. And the Fe is really simple. For the F, let's just add 2 upside down oak stairs facing toward the front. And the E, we're just going to add a right side up one down here. And then you're just going to add one facing toward the front like that. And above, let's add an oak slab. And now let's actually add the same logo, just flipped like this. And Fe. I think I can actually see where that goes. Yeah. And then the Fe, which is simple. There, Santa Fe. Great. Now let's grab the yellow stained glass pane and blue stained glass pane. And let's add 3 blue stained glass panes up there. And then 2 right there with a blue stained glass pane. And now underneath the bedrock, let's add 2 warped buttons. And let's grab the birch button. And just before the upper part of the S, let's add a birch button. Now let's add 5 warped buttons right there. Then 1 diagonal up. 2 warped buttons. 1 diagonal up. And then 1 down here. And let's also add 2 down there as well. Now let's do the buttons on the left side now. So let's actually grab the oak button now. Let's add an oak button right there. And after this bedrock here, let's add a birch button. 6 warped buttons. A birch button. And 1 diagonal up as well. Let's add 3 warped buttons. And let's also add 2 down here. Let's leave a block from these 2 bedrocks and add a warped button. And now we're actually done with the buttons for now until we do the debug stick things. Now it's actually, what should we do? There's only so much that we can do now at this point. We've done so much already. Let's do all the debug stick details, so I'll just grab all the items we need. So let's grab our birch buttons, our warped buttons, the ladders, and we're also going to grab the debug stick back by getting our command back. And let's add, underneath these three dark prismarine slabs, the 3 oak slabs underneath, we're going to add birch buttons right there, like that. And these front 2 blackstone slabs are going to get warped buttons, like this. Now on the right side, let's add one on the front. And we're going to leave a block and add another, like that. And let's leave a block there, and right there we're going to add a ladder. And let's leave a block from that toward the front and add another ladders, like that. Another set of ladders. And now we're going to do the details on the back, so just give me some time to get all this stuff. Alright, so we need the oak button, birch button, smooth quartz block, item frame, oak sign, warp fence gate, and blue dye. Let's add 4 warp fence gates there, like that. An oak button on the bottom there. On the top, let's add an oak sign. And type in the same number you typed in the front into the back. And right click it with the blue dye. Now it's an item frame with a smooth quartz block in it. And a birch button in that block. And that's the back details done. Finally. Well, we're almost done the train now. I think all we have to do is just the railing. I feel like I'm missing something other than the railing, but everything else is done. So I'm just gonna grab the items quickly. So let's grab the oak fence, string, yellow carpet, and oak stairs. And yeah, so let's leave a block from here. Add 2 oak fences. Leave a block, add 2 oak fences. Leave a block, add 2 oak fences. Now let's leave a block down here and add 2. Leave a block and add 2 oak fences. And keep doing that here, like that. And let's add 3 down here, like that. And on the right side, let's add 3 here. And then let's leave 2 blocks and add 2. Block, add 2. And keep doing so until we get to the daylight detectors here. Once we add 2 by the daylight detectors, hold up. Am I missing something? Oh, I realized what we're missing. Okay. Just remove all the oak fences we added on the right side after those 3 there. Okay, so let's leave 2 blocks and add 2 oak fences. Leave 2 blocks, add 2, and then we're gonna leave a block and add 2 until we get to the daylight detectors. And it's still messed up. What the heck? Oh, I didn't leave 2 first. Okay. So we're gonna leave 2 from these 3 here. Leave another 2 and add 2. Then leave 1 and add 2. Keep leaving 1 and adding 2 until it's just leaving a block from the daylight detectors. Okay, now we finally can do it. So we're actually going to leave 2 blocks and just add 2 on these daylight detectors, like that. And just 1 on this yellow stained glass pane here. And let's add string in between there and 1 here. And let's add 1 right there. And in between all this, we're just going to add more string, including these 2 here, right there. And in between all this, we're going to add string. Actually, we don't need to add any right there because we're adding stairs. And one there. And let's fill all this in with yellow carpet. And then we're gonna add an oak stairs here. And then more yellow carpet. And let's do the same thing on the other side. And now the right side's actually really complicated, so once we get to here, we're gonna add an oak stairs there. So there's that big gap like that. And let's also fill this in with yellow carpet. And now I actually kind of think we're done with the train completely. Because it looks like there's nothing else to do in the locomotive now. It just looks like we're done. Yeah, this one was actually a very simple train compared to, well, I mean, it wasn't simple, but this one was a little bit short. So yeah, let's end the video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the train tutorial. I'm not sure what will be in the next train tutorial. It's up to you guys. You guys can vote. But you guys can vote the CN-GP38-2W, the CSX Stealth Scheme, C40-8, CN-3008 Illinois Central Heritage Unit. You can vote the NSC40-9, NS1073 Penn Central Heritage Unit, the CP AC4400CW, the Chicago Northwestern GP9, the Union Pacific SD70M, which is a remake, CN number 3115 BC Rail Heritage Unit, CSX 8888 SD40-2 YN2, and you can also vote the CN SD40-2W. Now, if you're actually still watching this far, there's also a bunch of other non-request votes, which you can vote if you want. Now, I recommend you do one that was a request because, well, those need to be uploaded, but if you really want to vote one that isn't a request, you can vote the Wheeling and Lake Erie SD40-2. It was a remake of my first train tutorial, requested by nobody. We have the CN RS18. Actually, it was requested by someone in real life. The CN C40-8W, CSX ET44AC, CN GP40TC, which was requested by the same person who wanted this. What else can you vote that's not a train request that's made? Well, they're not over there. We have to go over here for ones. We have the NS SD70 ACE, requested by nobody. CSX Orange Pumpkin, requested by nobody. NS 1073 Illinois Terminal, or 1072 that is, requested by nobody. Actually, this one is a request. You can also vote this Union Pacific AC4400CW. I forgot to list that one. And the last non-request we have that's finished is the NS 1074 Lackawanna SD70 ACE Heritage Unit. Yeah, a lot of votes. Anyway, I want to end the video now. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.